All right, it's Sunday, May 1st, and we're headed to the boat show. This is the Annapolis Spring Boat Show, or a Spring Sailboat Show, which is not as big as the Fall Boat Show, so they don't have as much stuff there. But right now, we're walking from the marina over to the other side of Spa Creek for the boat show. It is right over there. Hello. We will. Yep. I don't know about that. Rescan. Okay, great, thanks.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so coming back from the boat show, and overall impression is, it's not that good. It wasn't that big, which the spring boat show is typically smaller than the fall boat show, but this one was really lacking. I thought there wasn't a lot there, and you can see it's raining right now, which we were actually left the boat show before it started raining, and went to Dock Street Grill for lunch, but we didn't see anything that I wanted to see. I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to see. Some things like I needed some webbing because I want to make a harness for the outboard, and I wanted to see some solar panels, which they had a couple there, but they were the higher priced panels. And I wanted to see one other thing. What was it? Oh, Garmin, because I want to get a new GPS. And they had a couple of electronics places there that had that stuff, but it was more the high-end stuff, and they didn't have any examples of the smaller, like Garmin Echo maps and stuff like that I want to see. So overall, not really a lot of stuff there. I did buy one shirt from Valhalla Sailing, a veteran suicide prevention organization, which has a couple of boats here in Annapolis. And I've followed their Facebook page for a while and saw them at the show and bought a shirt from them. And other than that, oh, no, sorry. We did go One of the main reasons I went here was to go to the Annapolis School of Seamanship presentation or seminar on how to get your captain's license, or the procedure for getting your captain's license, which I thought was kind of interesting, even though most of it I'd seen online and places. But it was good to go to the presentation because I learned a few things from that. So other than that, though, probably not worth the $40 that we spent to come here. Now, one thing I did miss, the tickets are $20 a person, so for my wife and I, $40. One thing I did miss is they usually do like a special around Valentine's Day where they do a 2-for-1, and I missed the 2-for-1 special, so I ended up paying the full $40. But other than that, that's the show for this year. Okay, so made it back to the boat from the boat show, and last weekend I shot the video about the tools, and I said something about we were going sailing the next day, and we did end up going sailing the next day, but I didn't get any footage. We had somebody else with us that we went out with, and I started to get some footage, and I had the camera out, and I hit start, and of course I got nothing because the battery died on the camera, so I didn't get any footage from last weekend sailing. But actually we had fairly decent wind, and went out into the Chesapeake Bay, and then died once we got out into the bay, and then so we just motored back to the marina from there. But other than that, it was good sailing. This weekend we have a 3-day weekend because we have a holiday tomorrow, Monday. And I was thinking maybe we go out tomorrow, but I'm not sure if we'll make it out or not. But next weekend, we'll try to get on the boat again and do some sailing next weekend. As far as boat projects goes, we have a couple things that I'm working on right now with the GPS I'm trying to get. We have the solar panels that I'm working on as well. And a new sewing project that I'm going to try next is a harness for the outboard, because the outboard, I have the outboard crane that lifts the outboard up, so that's kind of a new thing, or a new project. I had something on there before that I tied, but I'm going to actually get something that I wanted to sew, or some webbing that I wanted to sew to make a harness out of. At the boat show this year, it wasn't quite as good as the fall boat show. The fall boat show is really big, lots of vendors, lots of boats. Spring boat show, of course, is smaller, but this one was like really small, and there were very few boat-specific vendors there. There were a lot of vendors there for like things like kitchen knives and food delivery services and that sort of thing, but very few boat-specific boat vendors there this year. Last year, I think we went to this, or not last year. Last year we went to the combined Spring and Bay Bridge boat show, which was a little bigger, had a few more things there. The year before was canceled because of COVID. The year before that, we went to the Spring Boat Show, and I think back then we said we probably wouldn't go again. But of course we went again this year, and probably wouldn't go again. Just because there's so few vendors, really, is the big thing. And so few boats. They had boats there. We walked around some of the boats. We didn't go in any of the boats, but they did have boats there. Not all the dock space that they had was full, so they could have brought more boats in if they wanted to. If they had boats, I guess they could have had more in there, but not a lot there. So that was the 2022 Annapolis Spring Boat Show. Not the best. We'll wait till fall and go to that one again, but hopefully by then I've bought everything that I need to buy in terms of webbing, GPS, and solar panels. Maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up for this week and try to get another video out over the next couple of weeks. So that's all for now. See you folks later.